balls. That's the end of over number 1. The score a 0-0. So this is over number 2, folks, and this is Roshan Hossain, and he's coming from the commentary end, and he's coming into Richards, who sees his first delivery, and a wide one at that. So at the start of over number 2, Hossain starts with a wide, and that's the first run on the scoreboard here for this Oilers team. They are yet to get runs off of the bat. Hossain into Richards, and he makes contact. So the first set of runs to come off of the bat, Richards off of the mark. The score now 2 without loss. And that brings the left-handed Rampal on strike. And just some changes in the field here for the left-hander. Oh, and Hossain floats this one, and he's put away. So Rampal about to get things on the way. The first 7 of this game. That total now moving on to 9. So Hossain once again. This one is on the leg, and it's well into the pavilion. Bounces off of the roof. That's 7 more runs. So after such an excellent start from the opening bowler, Hossain in the second over was dispatched for a couple. Total now on 16 without loss. Still 3 more deliveries remaining in this over. And this one bouncing somewhere between middle and a leg stump, straying down. Hossain into Rampal again. Delivers, excellent delivery there. That one just beating the keeper, runs down to the boundary. And that's 4 more runs. A leg by signal there by the umpire. So 4 leg bys, 4 more to the total. And that total moves on now to 20 without loss. So an expensive over here from Hossain after such an excellent start from this game over team. And still 1 more delivery. Hossain into Rampal. Rampal connecting. And that ball going down into the long on area. Straight into the arms of the fieldsman. So at the end of over number 2, the score 21 without loss. So over number 3 about to get on the way, folks. Ali returns for his second over. And this is the same gentleman bowling the opening maiden over of this innings. So I'm guessing the skipper of the game over team bringing him back just to tighten things up. So this is Ali into Rampal. Rampal still unable to get Ali away. And that score just stands there on 21. Rampal struggling, did have some trouble making connection with Ali's deliveries in that first over. Flicks this one here, picks up a couple into the boundary, so he has found a way out. 4 more runs to that total. Score moving on now to 25. Ali once again. This one is up in the air. Shouts of catch. Down to the third man. And just a single. And that brings a Richards on strike. Richards is on 1. Rampal on 20. And that total on 26. So for those of you now joining us, a pleasant good evening to you. Happy Tuesday evening. As Ali continues, big swing there from Richards. And that one just beating Richards on the off stump. So Ali to continue. And this one is flighted into the toes of Richards. Some excellent bowling by Ali. So he seems to know what he's doing. Final delivery here from Ali. And this one is flicked for a single. So at the end of over number 3, the score 27 still without loss. So that previous over, folks, bowled by Aleem Ali. 6 runs coming from it. His first over went for a maiden, so he bowled his spell, his 2 overs, conceding just 6 runs. He didn't get any wickets. And this is over number 4, Rayaz Mohammed, the new bowler. And he is coming from the commentary end. Batsman on strike, Kerwin Richards. Rampal standing on the non-strikers end. So some really disciplined bowling by this game over team. This is Richards again, makes connection, picks up another single, and that brings the left-handed Rampal on strike, and that total moves on up to 28. So some more changes in the field here by Mohammed. Mohammed into Rampal. Big swing there from Rampal. Straight through to the keeper. As my in-house commentator, Dr. Roel Burke, he joins us. So he'll take things over from here. And
thank you very much, AJ. As we see this one, Dion once again still struggling. He's been there for a while. We say top of the evening to one and all. Apologies for the tardiness, but nonetheless, you know, the work and the show must go on. Mr. Chandler, the one and only, always doing a wonderful job holding down the fort As we see this one, Dion finally is getting one, milling on about a poor bit of work there by Kishore Budram. The score now 30 runs, no wickets. It's Oilers playing their second game in the tournament. We saw them earlier on in the week and they got a victory. We say top of the evening to one and all. Just a small crowd tonight. I'm sure the folks are probably now coming from Labour as we see this one. He's getting, could be a run out chance. But he get home quite comfortably. The pair of Rampal and Richards. We say top of the evening to Mr. Gary Cupero, the lovely Rachel, Carlos, and the one and only Gio. Also, Carlos and his son is here. Young Carlos. Dion, he's there for a while. He is on 21, not out. He's been there for a while facing some 20 deliveries. So at the end of over number 4, remember it's the game over versus Oilers. The score 31 without loss at the end of 4. Gio. So it's back with cricket action here. Riyad Mohammed. And he'll be bowling to the right-handed Richards. Dion, the non-striker. We say top of the evening, Brother Kenrick. Don't forget the cruise. Forward Sports Movement Cruise. July 1st, 8 p.m. on the Treasure Queen. See and be there. Don't be square. Wonderful top DJs on the inside. Get your tickets available from Glenroy, Gary, and Ken. Sham, the keeper. Jonathan Narain. We have a man at point, a man at short mid-off. Deep extra cover, Fareed Karim. Long on, long off, a man at deep mid-wicket. That's Philip. And square leg. Harry's been called inside into the circle. Remember, it's game number 1. And the second game, another champion game. Oh, that one outside the line of the off stump. Just touching and continue to leave the right-hander. We say top of the evening to all crew and crew just joining us. Oh, that's a glorious shot. A poor delivery from this young man. And given the treatment they deserve, all the way for 4. Takes the score now to 35. We are into over number 5, live and alive at the Strictly FX Super 7. Outside the line of the off stump. Much better line delivery. Yeah. So there we go again. Here we go. "35 runs. Here we go. Just adjusting the field. "35 runs. This one is hammered. Easy single. Here we go. Outside line of the off stump. Good cricket. We say top of the evening to Jody is now warming things up. KNS. So at the end of over number 5, Oilers probably looking to maybe get 50. They are 37 without loss. Here we go. Wonderful cricket, glorious cricket. Live and alive at the Strictly FX Super 7s tournament 2K16. Game number 2, PMD Combine coming up against Grandy Boys. And Dion is getting a ball outside the line of the off stump. He's swinging, but he's not contacting as he would like. He's been really there for a while. He seems to be struggling. He's not his fluent self. Maybe he needs some barbecue. Yes, Dion. Oh, that's a really, really close one. Joram Hardial. Oh my, well, this one is even closer. Well, Harry, they said that next year they will use paintbrush on the wickets and you'll get that wicket. They won't use any spray paint anymore. Oh, this one a bit too comfortable, but Kishore is back up. Couldn't stop the single. The score 38 now. We're into the penultimate over. Getting ready for match number 2. Don't forget, Forward Sports Movement, Treasure Queen Lime, July 1st. Come on down, Kenrick. Here we go. This one could be caught. It's up in the air. The bowler's calling for it. Oh, maybe Kishore could have gotten there a bit quicker. Jared Phillips is running all along the ground. He's probably trying to get fit. "39 runs. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Outside the line of the off stump, and well, I'm not sure if Dion had his barbecue, but he probably needs some because he's missing. Probably didn't have his dinner. So game over, won the toss, inserted the opposition. Oilers struggling. We're already into over number 7. Only 39 runs on the board, no wickets. So all 10 wickets in hand. Well, they're saying retire Hurt. So it's Richards and Gopal. They've been there from ball 1. Well, the Duckman is impatient. He is impatient. Here we go, Farid. Outside the line of the off stump, and these men are just missing. Well, look at the Oilers bench. They probably need some synthetic because right now it looks like they're using all oil. Gearbox oil. This could be caught and the wicket goes. Finally, wicket number 1. 39 for the loss of 1. Richards, the man. And he went off the bowling of Farid Karim. And he made 8 runs from 16 deliveries. Well, that's a tough showing by his standards. As we see the new batsman walking into the crease, he's not walking like a man with a purpose. He's walking dejected. But he has 4 deliveries. Maybe he can hit 4 sevens. Roger Noel. Well, the first Noel to play in the tournament. Let's see. Oh, well, he's also the first Noel to make a duck. And the duck man is happy. Well, it's the first Noel. He's not going to sing any angels, they say tonight. Oh, my goodness. Well, he's walking back the same speed he walked in with. And it's the Pollard man. Well, Pollard has been around the circuit for a number of years. Tall figure. Back in the day, oh my goodness, he used to hit the ball all along the ground. He stayed away for a couple of years from the game. But he's back. Well, we're into over number 7, ladies and gentlemen. All the beautiful ladies. Oh my goodness, we say top of the evening. Just a cool crowd on this lovely Tuesday evening in the Western Hemisphere, Trinidad and Tobago. Karim the bowler, Pollard the batsman. This one is getting on the body, going just that man at backward square. Only 40. Well, Game Over is doing a wonderful job. That's the Roshan man. Two legal deliveries. Let's see if he can go into the river. Wow, my goodness, what a stop. Wow. Who's that man? Stand up and take a bow. Excellent indeed. Great stuff. Only at the Strictly FX Super 7s is where we bring out the best. Let's go. Final legal delivery. It's up in the air. Somebody's underneath it. And he goes. So the Oilers been put in here. And not a really strong showing by their standards. Dion, the man of the match in their previous game, he's not able to really trouble the scorers. 41 for the loss of 3. Game Over will have to go at just around 6 runs per over if they are to win this one. Oh, yeah, well, we're having a sugar rush here because it's some lovely cocoa pine ice cream from K&S. Oh, my goodness, sweet like that. John Matthews, the bowler, coming back from injury. And this one right up into the block hole. Phillips is looking to have a go. Just around 6 runs per over. Another good delivery. Well, Matthews, another veteran around the circle for a number of years. Let's see. Well, Phillips, they're looking juicy fruit. But knowing John, he really don't give much away. This one, oh, and there was this guy. He probably should have thrown the hat. Or maybe put in the dive. Unfortunately, he did not. 4 runs. Remember, they don't have much. This one is quarreling. He's using the F word. He said he's furious. He's fumigating. He's frustrated. He just needs to forget that. Again, woo, this one almost bowled him. Well, he's paying no respect to this bowler, but this bowler is doing well. Oh, very good. Oh. Ooh. Well, it's a wide. Next one, he got it back into the body. John Matthews doing a great job. Over number 1. Remember, they need 6 runs per over. Game over at 5 without loss. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's over number 2. It's Simon Blake. Simon Blake. Yeah. He's sporting a mohawk. This could be caught. Yes, indeed. There was the man, Nigel Sweet, right there, pulling it out of the sky. Well, the duckman said he's unionized, so he's on strike because that's a duck. Well, here he is now. So, ladies and gentlemen, 5 for the loss of 1. Gio. Juan Carlos Narain. Oh, well, Jaron is getting a bye, is it? Let's see the umpire. Yes, indeed. Well, Jaron is not looking like himself. He's missing. He's been there for some time now. But this is a good start. Oilers showing that they can defend this 41 runs. 42 for victory. Juan Carlos Narain almost caught down at the boundary. Oh, almost. 1 run. So that's 7 now. We're getting ready for Grandy Boys coming up against P and B combined. Here we go. Oh, again outside the line of the off stump. And Philip will probably need to rethink his game plan. He's been there for 9 deliveries now and only getting 1 run thus far. A 4 rather, sorry, a 4. Well, he's looking for the reverse, getting this one on the body. The keeper is after. They run 1. They definitely may go for 2. Yes, no, yes, no. Carlos is probably saying, you are missing too much. I would stay and try and get back onto ball. Let's go. Juan Carlos Narain walking across the wicket as if to walk down the aisle with his lady. Missing. This is a good over. Very good indeed. We say top of the evening to Cole in the eyes. 1 and only. 8 runs. 1 wicket. Here we go. Well, John Matthews, we saw him in the first over against this man, Philip. And Philip really didn't have an answer for those Yorker deliveries. Well, it's over number 3. Remember, they need 6 runs per over. But they're just behind the 8 ball. Again, up in the block hole is John Matthews. Well, it's one Rasta to another Rasta. Oh, to backward square and a poor bit of work by this man. What has happened with him? Well, we understand he fries Pelori. And he came here, he just has butter hands. Oh my. Juan Carlos Narain, the batsman. 9 runs on the board. Here we go. Well, the field has been placed deep mid wicket. There's a man, a deep backward point. A long on, long off. Deep backward square. A short mid on, mid off. And look at where the keeper is. This one is reverse. Good stop by that man there. Only 1 run. A spare a thought for the keeper. He's feeling fine leg. Have you ever seen a keeper feel fine leg before? Very interesting ploy. Oh, that's a good one. Well, John almost had his man. Here they go. Oh. Well. He's saying he almost had his man. Well, Jared Phillip is getting some excellent bowling here. He's really struggling. Good bowling here by John Matthews. He has come back from injury and he's better than before. Juan Carlos Narayan getting way outside that off stump. Getting one, getting two. Well, the Pelori man. Even the supporters are saying, throw the ball, throw the ball. He said, oh my goodness, whole day I work in Frank Pelori, you know, come here, man. My hands greasy. Love on the inside. Gio. Well, I tell you, get on board with your people. Because it's the barbecue man, it's the grillers man, it's the Dion Rampol man. Well, 30 runs needed for victory. 25 deliveries to get them from 9 wickets in hand. Game over. Looking like they can take it. Oh my goodness. Well, Carlos probably couldn't believe it. Juan Carlos Narayan. All the way from Venezuela. Oh. Well, he's missing. And Phillip is saying, please let me have him, please. Well, what is Juan Carlos seeing? They're short, they're leaving him just at the last moment. Just short off of a good length. 13 runs now. Well, let's see what Phillip will do with it. Here we go. Dion is doing a good job. Oh, playing late outside the line of the off stump. So Phillip deciding he's not going to have a swing. He's realizing the swing is not working for him tonight, and Dion is smiling. Dion is saying he's eating them like chips with a pinch of salt. Well, Juan Carlos Narayan doesn't have a clue what is happening, and Dion is shaking his head. He's saying, I use you for seasoning on my grillers. Well, finally, he will have had to go because he really wasn't doing much. He just came in here as the encyclopedia for cricket, you know. Unfortunately, he can't get the book open. The pages are stuck. 14 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. So it's the new batsman Jonathan Narain, the brother of one Carlos Narain. And it's the new bowler, a son of the soil. They call him the Harper man. Well, you know he can ring the old ones. The new ones normally come up short. 14 runs. Well, game over is struggling. He can't grip it. Oh, this is a good delivery. Just touching down outside that off stump and continue to leave the right-hander. Adjusting the field. We say top of the evening to Rachel, Cassidy, and Caleb. Caleb with a little cough. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's a left-hander, orthodox left arm. Well, Harper is bowling with some confidence. Oh my goodness. When last have you seen Harper flight up one? Definitely that ball must be an old ball. That can't be a new ball. By far. Jonathan Narain. He plays cricket at the championship level. He's a really talented left-hander. How will Harper handle this? Already into over number 5. Only 15 runs on the board. Oh, this one is hammered just out of the reach of Pollard. And Pollard wanted to put in the dive. Remember, left to left. This is a different Narain. This is Jonathan Narain. It's a 7. Yes, indeed. He needed to be a bit more backward square. Well, Harper has gone crazy now. He's outside the line of your stop. Oh, it's thrown away here by this keeper. Well, he's feeling too far for my liking. "24 runs. So the first 7. A flat one. Oh, and Harper goes into the peas. Lentil peas and stew peas. Well, that's a poor delivery. He's a left-hander and he needs the touchdown. Oh my goodness, it's 31 now. All of a sudden the game has changed in the favor of. That's exactly what I'm saying. He needs the touchdown. When he decides to float up, well, Philip says, I eat those for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So at the end of 5, needing another, is it 11 more? 11 runs for victory from 13 legal balls. Gio. So it's a new man, Cohen Richards. Here we go. That's a short delivery. And Carlos is saying that's all he needs. Well, game over was troubling up until the 3rd over. up until the introductory of this man. And the game could be over now. Lovely drive. Well, look at, he's running with confidence. He's running with his chin up. He's not a very tall man, but with that shot, he's looking like 6'4". 39 runs now, just 3 runs for victory. So Oilers, unless Hurricane Gilbert comes back, Oilers going to be going down with this one. It was a low score, but the first few overs was really tight. Well, Philip, back to his usual missing self. 39. Well, taken on the body this time. He's probably trying to end it in a flare of glory, in a blaze of glory. Like The Revenant. Have you seen that movie, The Revenant? Yes, it's an excellent movie. He's probably trying to end it like The Revenant. They're just adjusting the field. Here we go. And this is a wide ball. Well, it's not helping the Oilers. And maybe they need to change their oil. Or probably put a treatment. This one outside line of the off stump. Yes, no, my goodness. What has happened there to Sweet? A bit too sweet tonight. Misfeeling that one. 41 now is the score. And definitely, I would say this one could be game over. Yes, that over number 4 there by Harper. Number 5 just took the game out of the reach. And Carlos is watchful over this one. So at the end of over number 6, is it? It's a no ball. A no ball. It's a no ball, ladies and gentlemen. That's the game. It's a no ball, so that's the game. Confirmation coming from the umpires. 42 runs finally at the, well, 5.5 overs. There's still a legal delivery remaining in over number 6. So game over. Winning this one. 8 wickets. They're winning by 8 wickets. Excellent indeed. The Oilers.